Well, it seems that we have come to the conclusion that the war of the octopus who lives inside the ocean is coming to eat us soon. As far as robotic faces and heads without storms, the good storm, that doesn't even exist now, alright? Only the ugly side where the beast lives. For sure, September 2nd, 1984, Mr. Spears tried to commit suicide. Why? Well, it seems that, somehow Carlos needs some help sailing across the world away from each other woman. Suicide. Anyway, he tried to escape and went to Mr. Spears for help and got killed along the way because SnoozeAnne was stalking him. Because SnoozeAnne had already tried to kill him before. And when we went to Mr. Spears, she killed his dad and then blamed Carlo, and that's how the war started. See, every time poor Carlo tried to escape suicide, he got killed, and then that's when he started having the wrist idea, which is when SnoozeAnne goes up to you and says, "You listen to me, you tell the truth." She said, "Okay." She said, "What did you just do?" I said, "I just went down the stairs and got the mail." And she says, "What did you just do?" And I handed the mail. I said, "I just went down and thought for a second because, that's what I just did." And she didn't want to answer. Said, I went over outside. And she said, "No, you didn't. You didn't go outside." I said, "Well, since I just went to the mailbox and got some mail, and that was the truth, you didn't like it. And so I went outside, and I really did, and that still wasn't good enough for it." She said, "What did you really do?" I spit up salt, and I said, I don't know. I went in my room, and she says, "Yes, that answer's correct." The more times you insist that you're the truth and that SnoozeAnne is a lie, the more time you get punishment. She takes her razor, grabs her wrist, and then says, "We're playing muchacha suicide. Suicide." So she goes up to you, and she takes her razor, and she slits your wrist. And after that, if you say the wrong word, the first one I said, "I went to get the mail," and she said, "No, to slit your wrist." And she sews your wrist back on, and she says, "Now, what did you say?" And I said, I went outside." She said, "No, you didn't." And she slits your wrist again, and she wakes you back up there, she sews it, and then she says, "One last time, where did you go?" And you say, like you crazy person say, instead of saying you, like Jesus didn't kill me again, I said, "To my room." And she said, "Yes, that's where I make you live. Because boys and boys make little muchachas like girls and human animals, that a dog would tie his tongue instead of lick his nostril." Alright? So that's how the muchacha dance started. So anyway, so after SnoozeAnne killed Carla, with the, he went to California and blamed him for being the angriest muchacha woman in the world. But anyway, Mr. Spears, when Carla went to get help for you, he didn't know what was going on. Carla couldn't say the whole reason he couldn't escape from SnoozeAnne was because it really is suicide. Because then he never got escape. He always woke back up, and whoever he told, the same thing happened to. So the suicide muchacha game is now the test tube suicide muchacha game. Make sure that everybody gets a helmet, I do, alright? And by the way, the mother effer, who knows where I live, because Satan is your god, Sue.